Hey there, how's it going? It is Maestro here, and welcome back to episode 2 of Road to Endgame. Here is the list of goals that we set out for ourselves for the early game at the beginning of the last episode, and crossed out is what we were able to achieve at the end of last episode, which was getting our warrior and our healer up to rank 10, as well as getting our paladin class. And with that, let's get into it. To start off this episode, the first thing we're going to be getting is the Shadow Blade of Despair. There are two options of this weapon. There is sort of an evil looking one and also a kind of holy looking one, but I chose the evil one because I think it looks a bit cooler and it can go with a few more sets. And the benefits of this item is it gives an extra 20% boost to your experience. So if you are trying to farm levels or just sort of adventuring around, it's kind of a good thing to always have on because experience is always something that you want to be having. It's just a short quest line to get this item, and it has a level 30 requirement. So to start off these quests, you go to /join river, which you saw at the beginning, and the first quest has you come to the graveyard, kill the boss in graveyard who has like 300 HP a few times, as well as kill some of the skeletal soldiers and skeletal Vikings around. That will get you the first part. The next quest has you kill some more undead. And as you can see in the merge shop there, there's the two versions. And it takes you to Graveyard, but I think it's a little faster if you go to Castle Undead, which is part of the first tutorial story part that you do. We completed this in the first episode, so here I am finishing up those quests. There are two that you have to complete in this area, and then you are able to go back and merge your items to get the sword. So as you see here, I had just finished the second quest, choosing the Amulet of Despair, which is the last item you need to merge into the sword. I can't equip it quite yet. It has a level 30 requirement, but once I hit level 30, I will definitely be using that probably as my main weapon. The next thing I do is head over to Ragnar and collect my daily boost. I redeem it for a gold boost because what we're going to be doing is some early game gold farming. What we're looking to get here is 200,000 gold for our Daemon class. And to do that, we are going to a map called /join Fire War, which is an old event. However, the quests and the turn-in quests still are available, and they each give 500 gold and 500 experience when you turn in 5 of the Dragon Slayer medals, I think they're called. In the top of the screen, you can see where it says turn in. And to get those, you kill the red fire drakes and the fire dracos. They'll drop in between, what I've seen, between 1 and sometimes even up to 30 of them. And you need 5 per quest turn in. They're a little tanky, but I searched around on some other servers and found some active groups and was able to kill some of them there. I had my double gold boost and my double EXP boost, and now you can see me turning those in. It also gives a lot of XP at early levels, so it's also good to pop an EXP buff there too. You can see I had quite a few to turn in, and this round of turn-ins got me over 200,000 gold, which is how much you need for the Daemon class. The Daemon class is a good all-around class, and it's also, I would say, probably an A-tier farmer, which is why I got it. It's member only if you don't want to spend any ACs on it, and it costs 200,000 gold in /join Bacon Cat. Here is me just finishing up right before my golden EXP buff run out, and I clicked a little too fast on the emblems, and it disconnected me, which is something that happens quite a bit. You'll find out when you're clicking on those quest rewards. from here, we went to /join Terrarium, which is where you can pick up another set of daily quests. We went over some dailies in the last episode to get our Shadow Scythe General, as well as to get our daily boosts in these things. These daily quests are for a class called the Collector, which is not all that good at soloing, but it's a pretty decent PvP class for 1v1. So that's the reason I'm kind of picking it up, and also just as sort of a completionist goal. Another fantastic thing about the Terrarium area is the quest that little baby Drakeith has, which is called For Science. You can see me completing it here. To complete it, you go to /join Collector Lab, and you can kill these monsters here. They're really easy to kill. They have between 1,000 to 3,000 HP, and I would say it's about a 50% drop for when you kill them to complete the quest, and you can complete it over and over and over again, and it rewards you with something called Super Fan Swag Token C, which are then merged into Superfan Swag Token Bs, which are then merged into Superfan Swag Token As, which can be turned in to gain reputation in any rep for the entire game. So what I decided to do with that was farm for around maybe 15 minutes in Collector Lab, farming up Swag Token Bs, which can be stacked up to 500 before you come to the merge shop to turn them in. And I decided to farm enough A tokens to get my Evil up to rank 5 so that I could go and claim my Doom Knight class, because we got the Paladin, which is the good version of that, in the last episode. And as you can see from just one turn in, I got all the way up to rank 4. And then after 2 more, we were able to get rank 5. And we are able to cross that goal off of our list. Moving on and kind of jumping all over the place, you can see me here finishing up the quest line in /join Lair, which rewards you with the Dragon Slayer class. This is in preparation to complete another item on our list, which is to get the Dragon Slayer General class. In order to get that class, you need to have Dragon Slayer up to rank 10 before you can start the quests to complete that class. So you can see me here finishing the second to last quest up, which you had to kill the red dragon 8 times. And you can see me switching over to our new Daemon class to farm up the last few Draconians here, which will award us with the Dragon Slayer class. And the Dragon Slayer class, you will see a little later on in the video, is so bad. It's just, with all of the old classes, they're just super outdated, and oh my goodness, this class is terrible. It's meant to only fight dragons, but it's not even good at fighting dragons. So most of its moves don't even work against things that aren't dragons, but oh my goodness. So here in this clip, you can see me back in the Terrarium area, and I popped a double reputation boost because what I realized when I was turning in the Evil quest is I was getting double reputation for some reason. And so I checked the design notes, and it turns out until 12 o'clock that night, it was double reputation. So I went and I farmed for about an hour in Collection Lab to get up 30 swag coin A's to turn in to get my Archangove up to rank 10. So that took 15 tokens. And then from there, I ranked my Chaos up to rank 10. And so with just 1 hour of farming, I was able to get 2 really important, really kind of slow and difficult reps ranked all the way up to 10. which is really, really, really nice. And as you can see, I'm getting I'm getting exactly 20,000 rep per turn in with the double server boost, as well as the 2x rep boost that I popped before this. And the thing is I only found out about the double server rep at like 8 o'clock the night before it was going to disappear. So all of this was farmed between like 8:30 and 12 o'clock on the night that the boost was about to expire. So I really lucked out in figuring out that it was double rep before I missed the whole event. So next, this is what we did last episode to get our good ranked up for our paladin. So I still on the same rep boost that I used to get the other 2 ranks up to rank 10. I came down to /join sewer and killed Grumble a few more times to get my good up to rank 10. So that's 3 rank 10s already. That's Chaos, Arkengrove, and Good. So with just a few more turn-ins, I was able to get my good up to rank 10. And from there, I did /join Yulgar Zombie, who has a quest for members only that is really good for Doomwood reputation. So you can see me here just having to kill one of these dark Draco zombies and being able to turn that in for 700 rep every time, which obviously as 4 times rep gets me 2,800 rep for every turn in. So I was also able to get my Doomwood up to rank 10. So there you can see Doomwood, Chaos, Arkengrove, and Good all up to rank 10 in just 1 hour, which was amazing. So here we are on to the next day. And I went to sleep right after that because I was really tired because I had been working all day and then farming all night. But I went and I picked up my Shaman class, which is really great from Arkengrove. It is a really nice farming class. It was nerfed recently, but it's still pretty good against high HP mobs. Otherwise, it kind of runs into some mana problems. But I still think it's kind of useful to have around. I was looking at some of the items, but decided not to get anything because if you look at my set right now, I look pretty scuffed with my Doom Hood on, and that's the free armor that you get for becoming a member that I'm wearing. And next thing, I went to /join Crown's Reach, which is where I picked up my Chaos Slayer class, which is a really good all-around class. It's a pretty good soloing class, and that was for 100,000 gold and rank 10 Chaos there. I did buy a couple things here, but then I ended up selling them because I don't really know why. Maybe I just didn't like them at the time, and I continued rocking my ugly set until I went to Doomwood, and I think I picked up some Benediction armor or something like that, which is a pretty old set, but I still think that it looks pretty nice. And the last thing that we're going to do in this video is we are going to rank up all of these classes up to rank 10, because when I was reading the design notes, I saw that the rep boost was ending that night and a 3-day double class experience event was starting the next day. So I popped an EXP boost and a class boost, and I came to an area called /join Ice Storm Arena, which is a really good place to train from level 0 basically all the way up to level 100, but this is the level 35 area that I'm in right now, and you can see how quickly, by looking at the green bar at the bottom, I am ranking up my class. So here's me almost dying and getting my Chaos Slayer up to rank 10. There was one other guy in here with me, but for some reason I was lagging with him on, so I had my... Oh, there I am, disconnecting again. And so I turned off my character models, but here is me getting my shaman up to rank 10. Both of these were super fast. I think I did both of these classes in like 24 minutes. So I still had 36 minutes left, and then, oh my goodness, Dragon Slayer up to rank 10. This class, let me tell you, is so bad. So the only move that works against non-dragons is their 4 skill. So basically all I could do was auto attack and then hit my 4 skill, which deals 2.1 times weapon damage or something like that. So basically I have auto attacks and then a skill that does twice my auto attack damage. So this was really slow. I actually used up the entire rest of my class boost, and then also like 10 minutes after that. So I was just sitting there and pressing one button for about an hour to get this stupid class to rank 10. So after we get Dragon Slayer General, I am going to be very excited to immediately sell this class. But that's all that we're going to get into for this episode. We accomplished a good bit. We got some reps ranked up, and we got our Doom Knight, Daemon, Shaman, and Dragon Slayer class and rank those up. And we were able to get our EXP boost weapon. So that's going to be all for this episode, but I already have all the footage for the next episode, so that one should be coming out shortly, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.